And welcome back to Bakersfield, Vermont. A lot of work to do today. Getting our header put away from our recent harvest. We need to pick up a ton of straw, get that baled up. We're gonna have a ton of use for straw right away. I mean, we're gonna have animals at some point, so we have a sustainable food source and the manure and waste that comes with it. And I guess straw can be used as temporary insulation, bedding. You can make a mattress out of it, I guess. What we're going to need it for is the animals eventually, but we have it on the field. We got to get it picked up. Got some more equipment delivered. Another end of the world safe tractor, I think, here. Thing is a beast. Don't know where we got it from. I know a guy. Got a nice big giant baler here. We got to get all the straw baled up. Have some construction today. Need to get the start of our safe area, our compound, sort of surveyed out. Figure out where we're going to start putting our safe area, we're going to call it. And then we'll see if we can get to the building. Got to order some more materials. As you can see, we're not hurting for money. The market was good to us. So we're going to have a lot of equipment rolling in here today. A lot of activity. We got to go check that backfield. Let's get started baling. I tell you what, this tractor is interesting to drive. And turns on, I mean, less than a dime. It's like a nickel. We're getting a lot of straw to come back, pick these bales up. We're gonna have to get a shed built for these bales. Be a lot of storage on this farm. Obviously, with prepping, you're, preparing. So you have to have a lot of things on hand. So we're gonna have a lot of storage, a lot of buildings set up just for certain products. Hoping to get to as much as I can today. But this is going to be a long process. We can't do everything at once. And a lot of the products that we're going to eventually get to be self-sustaining, we can't do that right off the bat. So we're going to have to buy some equipment in first. But eventually, as long as things don't get too crazy, we'll be prepared in time. I feel like there's going to be a few trenches. Yes, trenches in the future. You'll understand why soon. But even this field will not be complete because I have an idea of where our safe area is going to start. And it's kind of smack dab in this field. All right, we're gonna get these bales picked up. You see, we got another tractor brought in. Nice late 70s model, Alice Chalmers. Yeah, nothing with chips, nothing fancy, no crazy computer systems to go awry. Get these bales picked up. Don't have our storage shed yet. We're called the contractors in. They're gonna be coming. Got to sketch some stuff out. Make sure we figure out where we're gonna place it. Placement's gonna be very important on this map. Limited space. This straw should store for a while. We can always make more. This stuff will come in handy. And you could build a house out of straw. Some pigs don't recommend it, but it's possible. And we've got a checklist a mile long of things we need to do. We need to get water over here. We need to start producing fuel. So we're going to have to get some canola planted. We can start making some biodiesel. First thing we got to do is, like I said, sketch out our survey, our safe zone. Kind of keep it... keep what we're doing hidden, protected. Now, everything can't be protected. We got a lot of land here. As you can see, these good fields. We can't protect everything, so We got a straw unloaded over here in a nice pile. So we'll get that under wraps. The first thing we want to do is start from here. This is our house. This is our point A. Everything we want to do is built off that. This fence has got to go. We have no use for this fence right now, and it's just going to be in the way. We're going to demolish all of that. All right, with the fence out of the way, we got a clear path to what we're doing. Now, this field is nice, but we need more room for inside stuff. We have this shed here. Very nice shed. Kind of want to make that the point B. That would be the first contact outside. What we're going to do is draw a little line separating inside and outside. I think we're going to start past this tree. Now, this is going to take quite a long time. So for now, we're going to use the forest as sort of natural barriers. We're going to just try to come out. Mark the start of our inside and outside. As you can see, we are going to lose quite a bit of that field. And these trees are going to have to go away. And we also want to come through this area here. We take our line up. Starting there, a good starting spot. That will be the inside of our compound. We'll have all this area back here. Now, looks like that field's ready to harvest. We're going to have to get that done as well. Didn't take very long. But we're going to have to flatten this out, level this down so we can build upon it. I can show you what we kind of got in store for this area. I think I hear the trucks coming. I'll go check on them, see if they can unload the stuff, and then we'll come back and I will give you an idea of what we're doing. And here is what I got in mind for our safe zone. Got these containers. Found them pretty cheap. We've got a lot of them. Now these things, perfect. You can put stuff in them. You can set them down. And they make a nice barrier. You get enough of these things, kind of like Legos, you can build yourself an entire wall, which is what we're going to do right there along that path. We got a lot of these containers. We do need to level up that ground. Just give you an idea of how we've got this planned. This crane is fantastic. It's fun to drive too. If we can get enough of these containers and we can actually get some level ground, we can bring these all over here. Try not to run into each other. We'll get much more delicate, I promise. And you can see we can start to build a wall. We're going to have to go up a little bit higher than that, obviously. The great thing about these is they stack really well. But that is a long line, and eventually we're going to want to close as much as we can. Keep us safe. We're going to have a lot of Stuff that people are going to want. The world gets crazy. Food, medicines. We got to protect what's ours. So this is the start. Now we'll have to have a huge gate in there because we'll be bringing in lots of equipment. I got a plan for that as well. This crane does a great job. Can we get enough of these stacked? You got yourself a barrier wall. So we'll get these out of the way. We'll flatten up this area and see if we can get a few down. As you can see, we've got a gate up. Got a couple containers. We've got some dirt pushed around, a lot of dirt. And you can see, since nothing on this land is flat, we've got a big, giant little mound there. Trust me, that'll all get smoothed out. We're pushing around a lot more dirt. Moving this field a little bit farther back. Redesigning it. The field inside, we're going to keep some field inside so we can grow stuff in our safe zone. But not a lot. We got the backfield too, so this is going to be a lot of areas for our self-sustaining productions. We've got a bunch of cranes here. We've got a lot of work to do to get this wall extended. I need a lot more containers. Easy for me to say, delivered. A lot to do, but first we gotta go harvest that backfield. We gotta get the grain out of there because we're gonna have to put canola in the ground so we can get some diesel going, so we can start powering ourselves, because that stuff's not cheap. Rather start making ourselves. We got to drill a well. We got to do a lot of stuff. So let's get to harvesting. Now we're not putting down draw on this. We've got a good stack there. It's going to get us going. One of the things we got to be careful of is getting too much of one thing. We're not really selling it. We need to make enough for what we can use. Don't want to make too much. Got nowhere to put it. Takes up space. So we've got enough for now. Well, plenty of opportunities for straw later on. Just get this grain in here. Think through that tree. I feel that tree is going to be gone at some point. Now, you saw that wall. You saw that mound that we got. We chopped up a field in half. You're going to say, what the heck are you doing? Well, I understand if you want to say that. There is a plan. Not easily explainable in a few short sentences or even a few videos. What you're gonna have to do is stick around and see how it all comes together, because I tell you, once it's done, it's gonna be pretty incredible. It does take a lot of stages, a lot of steps, and a lot of work. So it's not gonna be instantaneous. You're not gonna see perfect results from the start. You're gonna have a lot of what is he doing moments. Trust me, I'm gonna have those myself, but it will come together, I promise you. If we take out a couple of these trees here, have a nice back field, and we got the natural protection of the river back there, just always good. We've got the forest on the side, which we will bolster those natural defenses depending on how many containers we get. Put up some nice fencing as well in the meantime. This will be a nice, good field for growing grains, for our biodiesel, our food sources, our animal feeds. Got plenty of grass around here for animals. Some nice grass-fed cows. But just like that, we got that field harvested. Empty this out. In our grain container, this one's just for grain. Not storing anything in that. You have the silo there. For other products we can store. All right, we got that harvested. Had a guys come out. They put a couple more containers down. We got to get another shipment of containers. You can see we've got 3 down here. They also put up this nice fence. Gonna give some support to these containers. That way we can tie in from these containers to the fence. Fences are down on the ground. Everything ties together. Safe, secure, steady. These containers are going to tip over because they are going up a couple high. A lot of landscaping news you can see down there. We've got to get all that down. We've got to do some elevation changes so we don't go up too high. We're going to have a nice, secure area up here. Our self-sustaining farm. We got more grain harvested. We've got to get busy. We've got to get some plowing done, some liming done, get some canola in the ground. Like I said, we can get some diesel. But that is it for this time. Until next time, if you like these videos, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Feel free to tell me if I'm crazy down in the comments. Until next time, thank you for watching.